of 6 and 4 at Madison Square Garden, only averaging 5 assists and 23 points, which is substandard for him in games played here in New York. Jamal Murray, first-time All-Star.
Done a pretty darn good job defensively.
Both he and Mitchell Robinson, who will come off the bench, an offensive foul called on Denver on Christian Brown. Brown playing his second game back. He's only played in 15 games this year.
Just trying to get back into the flow. He's only shooting 21% from 3. Shot just under 40% last year and was one of the best transition scorers in the league.
Brunson turns and fires and knocks down a 3-ball.
Brunson just came right off that screen. Denver switched it. And when he was at Villanova, Jay Wright had a thing. He didn't want to be ready to shoot. It's catch it to shoot it. You're never going to be more open than when you first catch the ball. You don't have to get ready if you catch it to shoot it. Then
had to throw it off Spencer Jones to keep possession. 14 on the shot clock.
And what the Knicks really want to do, they want to play with pace both in the full court and the half court. Space the floor, but they want to get a piece of the paint. They want to touch the paint on every possession and then spray it out.
Shot clock down to 4. Clarkson going baseline, lost it. Clarkson gathers, saw the clock, so he puts it up and scores as the timer expires.
A really good awareness by Jordan Clarkson on where the clock was when Karl Anthony Towns knocked that ball away.
He had 12 points in the win in Washington last night, one of his better games in a while. Murray downhill, faked the pass, and then missed the shot.
Jokic is so tough off that elbow. Such a great passer.
Brunson way off the mark on the pull-up 3. Here's Jokic, going to make his 6th start, 8th visit to the All-Star game a week from Saturday.
Spencer Jones didn't make that shot, but Jokic operating in that short roll. He is one of the best playmakers in the league, if not the best in that situation.
Towns swishes home a 3-pointer. It's an 8-0 start for the Knicks.
Karl Anthony Towns has not had his best shooting year by any stretch. He's only shooting 46% from the field and 36% from 3. Those are career lows, but he has been rebounding his tail off all year.
In fact, he leads the league in rebounding, and that's only because Nikola Jokic doesn't qualify right now. Otherwise, Jokic, who just got a rebound and stick back, would lead the NBA in both rebounding and assists. Anunoby's 3 is good. A hot start for New York. They've already made 3 3-pointers.
And even after a made bucket, not the best transition defense that David Adelman wants to see out of Denver. That's the kind of pace that New York wants to play with. Get it down court quickly.
On the switch, Towns on Jamal Murray with his shot clock down to 7. Murray off the bounce, always able to get where he wants on the floor with the dribble.
He is just having a spectacular year. Averaging 25 points, 7.5 assists. In their last game against Detroit, he had 32 points, 8 assists, not a single turnover.
Knicks turn it over. Jokic down court to Jones. Peyton Watson off the fake, tries a 3, not there.
I talked to David Adelman before the game and asked him, have you been surprised by this performance this year by Peyton Watson? You know, when Peyton Watson came out of UCLA, he played 1 year for the Bruins, averaged 3 points a game. It was taken 30th overall in that draft. And for his career, he's averaging around 8 points a game.
Successful challenge by David Adelman. You see the legal poke away by Spencer Jones. So no foul on Jones. It's Denver ball, trailing 11-4. Nuggets are 2 for 8 to start the game. The Knicks are 4 of 5 from the floor. Jokic guarded by the smaller Brunson with 5 in the shot clock. Jokic spinning, trying to create some airspace, comes up short with a shot. Boy, the crowd loves it. The defense by Brunson.
Well, that's as good as you can do with that sort of mismatch, and Brunson is not afraid to get physically, forced him into the tough shot. That's one that Jokic makes most often.
Towns almost turns it over. He'll try step back 3. Can't hit it. And Watson soars for the rebound. Jokic in the high post with Towns defending. 2 points, 3 rebounds for Jokic, and scores there as he's met by a secondary defender.
There's just no way to speed up Nikola Jokic. He just has so much game, and he plays. Talk about playing at your own pace.
29 points per game, averaging a triple-double for the second straight year. Became just the third player ever to do it, and the first center in 2025. Brunson from mid-range, and Jalen Brunson with another basket. He's got 5 points.
That's just vintage Brunson coming off the ball screen action, getting a defender on his hip and stopping in the lane and playing off 2 feet.
Hard screen set by Jokic. Murray's three is there.
Jokic is so good at so many things, but one thing he doesn't get credit. He's a great screener. I mean, he screens you, you stay screened.
And Murray now 150 made threes on the year. He's got a shot at 50, 45, 90. He's right under 50% from the floor, 45% from three, and 88% from the line. Corner three, answer by Jordan Clarkson. 4 3-pointers for New York.
Jokic is down.
And still doubled over. Again, missed 16 games with the left knee injury. David Adelman going to call a timeout.
Welcome back to New York, as tonight marks the 4th game Nikola Jokic has played since returning from his knee injury. He is on a minutes restriction in the upper 20s, but David Adelman said last night they overdid it in Detroit. The Nuggets came back late in the 4th quarter, had a chance to win the game with just 2.5 minutes left. He said, I'm not taking Nikola Jokic out of the game. He said if it's close here tonight, he will do the same, but he did say, guys, he has to be more careful managing his minutes. As we've already seen Jokic go down, he did say in the huddle, I'm playing. So take it from the 3-time MVP.
Yep, and right back out there. Played 33 minutes, as you said, last night, which is more than he was expected to. We'll see how much he plays tonight. Murray with a 3 and now a blow-by and gets a layup. So Jamal Murray off to a great start. He's got 10 of the 14 for Denver. Well, the first in 12 games and a total of 87 minutes this season. But getting some action here with no Josh Hart tonight, and the Knicks on a back-to-back. Andrew Shamet, Mitchell Robinson check in for the Knicks as well. Shamet been red hot during this 7-game win streak. Misfire there, though. Shooting 50% from 3 during the 7-game win streak.
Yeah, he's hit before that one. He hit 10 of his last 16, averaging 18 over his last 2.
Murray downhill, clear path to the bucket. He's got 12.
He has played at an all-NBA level to start this season.
Anunoby too strong. Rebound Jokic, his 4th board. Denver looking to take the lead for the first time. Murray's got the hot hand. Working on the big Robinson. Shot clock inside of 10. Hesitation. Now drive. High scoop off the window. Goes down. And a timeout by New York. Jamal Murray. 20 hours or so with the NBA trade deadline tomorrow afternoon. Already a handful of interesting moves made and probably more to come.
And some surprises.
James Harden going from the Clippers to Cleveland. McCullough with the lob. Mitchell Robinson there with the slam. And ties it at 18.
McCullough started his career at Texas Tech before transferring to Kansas. That was a good middle drive.
Murray triple teamed. Finds the open shooter, Watson. Can't knock down the 3.
Knicks fortunate there. He come off a corner shooter, and Watson has been a good corner shooter all season long.
Catch and shoot. Shamet got it. 5 3-pointers for the Knicks in 8 minutes.
Yeah, that was a really quick ball reversal by the Knicks. And it just beat the shift of Denver for that open shot to Landry Shamet. Shamet's had a great year.
Career high 10 points per game. Murray fouled. Count the basket. 16 points for Jamal Murray. And a chance.
He's doing out on the floor. Just impressive.